guys, welcome to today's video. So we're going to carry on working on our ring bound journal. I haven't done anything off camera. The only thing I've done is cut some strips of paper, and these are to put spines on some paper bags and some envelopes. I've got a different selection here. I'm going to have a look through and see which ones I want to use, and these need to be cut to 1 3/4 inches wide, and then obviously as high as your paper bag or envelope, whatever you're using. So I know that I want to use a glassine bag. I think I want to use that paper bag, that envelope, that envelope, and I think a CD wallet. How many have we got there now? 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, 6. I can always add to it if I want to. So we're going to do exactly the same as what we did for the journals and for the internal covers. We're going to put a spine on all these things. So let me just shut that up. Right, so just put that over there for a minute. In fact, I'm just going to get a page out and then I can measure. Just get one of the internal pages out and then we can cut them all to the right size. Okay, so the spines are a little bit wider on here, the 1 3/4 in width. So I've cut them off camera. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to fold them in half. I didn't score them, I should have scored them really, but this isn't very thick cardstock, so I should get away with just folding them. Just going to burnish them. Are we okay, guys? What are you up to? I hope you're all okay. The weekend just came and went in our house. It really did. It went fast this weekend. I had a brand new washing machine delivered about 9 days ago. Hubby put a wash on and then he heard an almighty shout. The washing machine had started smoking in the kitchen, brand new washing machine. When I got onto them, they could only come and fix it on Monday, so I've got it's Sunday at the moment, so they're coming tomorrow to fix it. Oh, I was furious, honestly. We'd waited 2 weeks for the new washing machine to come. Yeah, so you can imagine with 5 of us in the house, there's just washing everywhere at the moment. It's a nightmare. It really is. Right, I'm going to start with this one. So I want to measure my height. I don't want it any taller, and all I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut it down. I'm going to do it about there, just so it's a little bit shorter. Yeah, so it'll fit on there. So we're going to do exactly the same. All we're going to do is put a spine on. Now with these spines, what Wendy did, when you're gluing them, we butted the others right up to the score line. She said leave a little bit of a space on here, don't butt them right up. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to follow her instructions. Let's just cut it down and then I know how much to glue. Okay, so let's put some glue on then. Yeah, I couldn't believe it, guys, honest to goodness. A brand new washing machine, yeah, brand new washing machine. Used it 3 times and it started smoking, and I said to the lady on the phone, I don't want it, I want a replacement. I don't want that in my house. If it's on, you know, in danger of going on fire. Well, she was very rude on the phone. Told me that we had to have an engineer out first. The engineer had to come, and if he declared it unfit, then we would get a new one and not before. So yeah, I wasn't very happy. So I'm going to put my spine on there and just press that down. Yeah, it's disgraceful, isn't it? Brand new washing machine. Yeah, so we're overrun with washing at the moment. It's an absolute nightmare. I'm going to cut that off the top. I don't really want that on. I'm going to leave it like in a V. I'm going to leave it in that shape. Let's do this one. And like I said, you can put in more if you want to. You can put in less if you want to. You can put in whatever you want to put in your journal. So yeah, I was going to do a little bit off camera, then I thought no, I said that I wouldn't, so we'll do it on camera together. And again, I'm not going to butt it right up to the spine. I'm going to leave a little bit, and obviously these need to fit inside your pages. So There's that one. And then this bag I'm going to cut down a little bit. When I've added papers to this, I'll probably put a little thumb notch in here, I would think. But for the time being, we'll just put the spines on. Oh dear, I don't know. There's always something happens, isn't there? Oh yeah, there was one thing after another. My printer broke. A printer I'd had since... got it about October last year. That broke, but good enough. Amazon were really good. They just sent me a replacement, no questions asked. So the printer went. Then the car went in for its MOT. Failed on I don't know how many different things. Costing a lot of money to get it fixed. So we haven't got the car at the moment. And then the brand new washing machine went. So it's just been one thing after another in this house. We've had no luck for January, honestly. We really haven't. Oh, you'd wonder sometimes how everything happens all at once. But it does, doesn't it? Right, let's see where I want this envelope to open. Do I want it at the side? Yeah, so I'm going to stick this down, this bit. And I'm going to cut it. I want a little side pocket in this one. So let's just get my trimmer and let's just trim a little bit off the edge. Just to open up the pocket. It's up to you where you put your pockets, whether you want them top, bottom, side, wherever you want them. So that's that one. So let's get a spine for this. Yeah, so we've had our fair share of bad luck in January. I'm hoping February is a much better month, to be honest. I really am. Not much more could go wrong. Yeah, that fits in there okay. One thing after another. Oh, and especially straight after Christmas when you've not got tons of spare money. Well, any time really, isn't it? I mean, luckily, all my kitchen appliances are insured. So it's not so much of a worry. But the car, obviously, we need to think about what we're going to do with the car, because the car isn't worth what it would cost to get fixed, to be honest. Luckily the girls are within walking distance to school and that, so that's not too bad. But yeah, it's just one thing after another, isn't it? One thing after another. Right, do I want that as a top pocket or as a side pocket? A top pocket, because I'd like to keep that window, so I'm going to just seal that down. And then I'm going to trim it off. Let's just cut it down. I'm just going to guess. I'm not... A little bit more off there. Yeah, like that. And then I'm going to put my spine on this side. So now we've got to wait for an engineer to come tomorrow to let us know whether it can be fixed or whether we need a replacement one. But I'm just a bit worried about it, because it smell, you know, when it's like an electrical burning smell, and I'm frightened of having it in the house, to be honest, in case it goes on fire. But the protocol is an engineer has to come out first to have a look and then decide, you know, see what he thinks, whether we need a new one or... So what can you do? You can't do nothing, can you, but just wait. So there we go, there's that one. Now this one, I'm just wondering, I'm going to take that off the side. I don't know whether this will be wide enough to... No, my holes are too wide. Even that way. No, that wouldn't fit in. So let's pick something else. Which other one should we have? What about this envelope? Oh, this paper bag. Let's go with this paper bag. Just take a little bit more off. Like I said, when I've decorated them or whatever I'm going to do with them, I will cut finger notches at the top. Yeah, I couldn't use that one because, as you can see, I've put my holes quite far apart and I'd have nowhere to put the rings on there. So never mind. We can use this instead. Okay, let's stick that down. Okay, let's put that in there. sure you've got it even. There we go. So we've put spines on them, so what we need to do now is put our holes in and eyelets. Let's just put them on there. I'm just going to draw my, I'm going to use my pen, I just find it easier to see with the pen. I'm going to draw my holes. There's one. So obviously you're just going to use your template, only the other way around, Alison, to measure, to put your marks where you want your holes, just so everything lines up nice in the journal. Seems like we're going to have a nice day today. The sun's shining at the moment. It's been raining really heavy overnight, but when we've got up, the sun's shining. I don't know, it feels cold, but you don't mind if it's dry, do you? If you've got a bit of sunshine, it makes you feel a whole lot better when you see the sunshine. Looking forward to spring and summer now. Yeah, I've had enough with winter. I'm not a winter person. It doesn't do me any good, winter, at all. Right, okay, so there we go. We've got our holes. So what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to just put my eyelets in. There we go, we've got all our eyelets in, all our envelopes, and we've got our pockets, so they're all ready. So I think what we can do now is we can move on to some embellishing before we start doing, you know, I'll have to cut some pages. I think I'm going to use a 300 GSM cardstock to put to, you know, to create some pages with. So I think what we'll do now is start doing a little bit of embellishing on these. It doesn't matter which one we start with, we'll just pick one. So let's just have a look. Did I get my papers? Yeah, I've got these scrapbooking papers that I'd like to use as well, if I can, rather than wasting. I'm just looking. I think we might fit that flower on there. Let's just trim that edge down a little bit. Yeah, I don't want to waste these because they're lovely papers. So if we can, if I can use them. So I'm going to put some glue on. This is the best bit, isn't it now? The structure's all done, the base to the journal. Now we've got the good bit, all the embellishing, which is my favourite part in any journal to do. So I'm just going to line, this is just how I find easier to do. If you find easier measuring and cutting, then you go for it. I just find this easier for me personally to do. Yeah, seems when I pull it one way it comes up the other way. Just trying to make sure I've got it all nice and straight. I still haven't decided what colour to ink with. Right, I think that's better. There we go. Let's just get my roller. I think there's a little bit of the envelope that's a bit sticking out at the bottom that I've missed. Just cut that off. There we go. Right, let's cut around this. Yeah, I just find this an easier way, but you know, if you're a measurer, then go for it. Measure it. don't know whether I want to stitch around these. I don't think I'm going to stitch these. I think I'll just stitch my pages. So there we go. That looks nice, doesn't it? Right, let's just... It's not straight at the bottom. It's annoying me. There we go. I wonder if this piece will fit on here. Which way is it? Yeah, we should just be able to cover the back with that piece as well rather than waste it. I'm just going to put a little bit of glue in just to stick that flap down there. Okay. I don't know whether to stitch around them to finish them off. Can't decide. Okay, so there's that piece. Around here. I'm just going to grab a piece of tissue. I've got glue leaking out. See my papers there. Oh, my chairs are squeaky chairs. Anybody else got a squeaky chair? Every time I move it squeaks. It drives me mad. Right, let's cut that down. And let's cut it across. There we go. So we'll do a little bit of embellishing on there. I'm not going to save them little scraps. Just making sure it's the right way. Yeah, right. So let me just grab my hole punch. Which one should I use? This one should be big enough. No, that won't be big enough. Let's get my big one. I'm just going to put a thumb notch. This is 2.5 inch. So I'm just going to see if I can get in there. Oh, the paper's wet. It's not very good. There we go, that's better. Right, as you can see here, because it was a paper bag, it's sticking up. Now I don't know whether to put my sewing machine around the edge of there. I think I will do, because I think it'll finish it off rather than me gluing it. So let's just have a look what we can... To be honest, it doesn't need a lot of embellishing, does it? Because it's pretty as it is. Let's just have a look what we can... If there's anything I want to put on there. I'm thinking maybe some lace down here. I'm just going to get my scrappy lace basket. See if there's anything in there. That's a box of like vintagey stuff. What's in this box? Washi envelopes. Yeah, let's have a look in that as well. Let's just see if we've got any. I've got these as well, these little paper snippets. Yeah, just like little scrappy bits of paper that are made. I'm just wondering if one of them would look nice down there if I ink it up. What do we think? Yeah, I like that. I'm going to put that on there. Right, ink. I don't know whether to go with Vintage Photo or Gathered Twigs. I think I want to stick with brown. I think we'll go with Vintage Photo. We can always mix the inks, can't we? Let's just put some ink around here. I'm going to go over the top because I don't like that. It's a bit... Just grunge it a little bit. Like I said, I'm really trying hard with this journal not to grunge it up too much. I'm just going to ink around the edge. Yeah, I'll stitch around there because I think that'll just finish it off. This glue takes about a good half an hour to dry, so I can feel it's quite wet underneath at the moment. Right, let's stick that down then. Let's just go over that bit at the top. Like I said, the paper's really nice on here, so I don't think I need that much. Put that down there. Let's have a look in my lace scrap, see if we can use any of these scrappy pieces. Oh, that's too much, isn't it? about that, just that little piece, or a smaller piece of that. Let's just cut that down again. I never throw these little tiny bits away because they always come in handy if you're doing little scrappy clusters or snippets. Yeah, don't throw your tiny scraps away. I just put them back in the box because you never know when you need a little piece. Yeah, I like that piece better. So I'm going to use my 3-in-1 if I can put my hands on it somewhere. It's here. Fell over on the desk. In fact, I think I'll stick it on here. I think that'd be better. The good thing is I can add some dimension because with it being a ring bound journal, yeah, I can just change the rings to whatever size I want to. Now I'm thinking some little flowers, but I didn't get my flowers out. Have I got any on my desk? Just bear with me a second, guys. I don't know where I've put all my paper flowers. I have got some up here, but I think these are big ones. Yeah, these are all like bigger flowers. I've got some little paper ones somewhere. I'll have to get them out for the next video. These are too big. Yeah, they're too big. So what about a butterfly or something, and I'll get the flowers out for the next video. Well, that's come off. Oh dear. Let's put a bit more glue on. I mustn't have put enough glue down there. We'll obviously, with it being the ring bands, flick it over to bow. I'll have to embellish both sides. Right, where's my butterflies? We want a little purple one, I think. A violet one. And there, with a little bit of black on, because if I stitch around it in black, then that little bit of black off the butterfly will look nice, won't it? Yeah, let's do that. Let's stick that down. I'm just going to stick it. I'm going to use my 3-in-1 just while I'm sticking it onto lace. Okay, and I'll just stick that in the middle there like that. Yeah, and I think that's enough on there. Gee, I don't think I need anything else on there. Maybe I put a little word or something. I have got some words with the kit. Let's have a look what's in the words. I haven't cut them yet, but I know I've got some. Let's just have a look at the kit. I haven't finished fussy cutting everything yet, to be honest. I know there's definitely some words in here. Got some lovely fussy cut flowers as well to get these. I've fussy cut some, but not everything. And hearts. Where's the words? Probably going to be in another. Oh, there they are. There we go. Let's have a look what we've got on there. I've got plenty of words, so I'm not frightened of using these. If I run out, I've got more. Let's have beautiful. I'll try and do some fussy cutting later. I can't do too much at once because of my hands. I have really dithery hands, really sore hands, so I can only do like half an hour, stop for a bit, do another half an hour. Yeah, I'm not very good with fussy cutting for too long. Right, I'm just going to... Oh, I've knocked all the scissors everywhere now. Oh, dear me. Oh, I'm going to have to tidy my desk up when I've finished this video. I use these a lot, that's why I like them on my desk, but they're in the way at the moment. They really are in the way at the moment. Let's put them over there. Right, I'm going to use my decal edge scissors and just see if I can cut around this. Beautiful. Right, let's just put a little bit of ink around just to get rid of... Yeah, stick that on. There. And I would like, I think I'd like some little gems or something. Let's just get my basket out. In fact, let's have a look if there's anything in this one first before I get everything else out. Let's just see what's in here. These were all from when I was card making. I've got tons and tons of them, so it'd be lovely to use some of these. Oh, we've got some little, very little purple ones there. Let's see if we can get some of them. What am I looking for? This one, puzzle tool. Just see if we can stick some of these on. Oh, they are tiny, dear me. Hope they stay on and don't need gluing. Yeah, just 3 like that, I think. I think that's enough on there. Let's just put that up there out the way. So I want to do the other side, but I want to let that side dry first. So there we go. So we've got our pocket there, and I'm going to stitch down the side. So that's the first bit of embellishing. Right, let's get something else. Let's get the glassine bag. I'm trying to think whether I want to collage or whether I just want to put papers down. I don't know what I want to do really. I haven't really thought about embellishing. I think I'm going to do a bit of collage on this one. So let's just get my bits out here. Let's see if we've got enough in here to use. These are just little bits that I use for collage. I'm going to get some sheet music out. Some of that, some of that, some of that, some of that. Yeah, just bits and pieces, and let's start off with them. You want to see the size of my desk? Yeah, it's like a mountain. Oh dear me, honestly. Right, let's just yeah, I'm going to use this. I don't really want to use my glue stick. Start off down here then. So I'm just going to go over the edge a little bit because is that the top or the bottom? Oh, that's right, I thought I was doing the wrong side first. It doesn't really matter which side I embellish first, to be honest. I think I should have put a bit of ink around that before I stuck it down. Yeah, let me know guys if you don't want to watch the whole process. You know, if I don't mind spending my time doing the videos. If people want to watch them, that's absolutely fine. But if you'd rather just me work on it off camera and come back and show you, you know, that's fine too. I know not everybody has a lot of time to spare. But yeah, you can always watch them in 2 parts, can't you? And my watch list on my YouTube at the moment is, oh, it's really long, really long. Gee whiz, who's that? Somebody ringing the doorbell? Yeah, but yeah, I just watch a bit when I've got time. Get round to watching them eventually, don't you? I just know that when I do bits off camera, people ask me, oh, wish you'd have done it all on camera. So yeah, I don't mind if I know people are going to watch, that's fine. Right. Let's put that down there. Okay, and then a little bit more here. Just get rid of the straight edges. Don't really want that. Right, do this one. So I'll do this side and then I'll call it a day, and we'll come back and just carry on plodding on, and yeah, just carrying on making the embellishing the pockets and whatnot. Take our time. I'm in no rush. Oops, move the paper. Right, so I need to put a little bit of something there. Let's have a little piece of this. Stick that down. And then just something just here. I've missed a little piece there. Let's have a little piece of this. Yeah, I think I'm going to stitch around them, guys. I think that'll finish them off if I do stitch around them. So that's what I might do this afternoon, actually, when they're dry. I think I need a little bit more glue under here. I don't think that's stuck down properly. Yeah, stitch around them. Right, let's just trim off the edges at the back. She says if she can find her scissors amongst the volcano that is on my desk. Right, there we go. So I think that now, I think we want to put something on the front, don't we? Let's just put these collagey bits back in the collage box. Just put that there. Right, let me get my flowers. Where are they? These ones. Right, I just want to ink over it a little bit more. Just be careful, Alison, not to grunge it up too much. Yeah, I have to be really careful because I just get carried away. Right, let's have a look at these flowers. So I want to sort of keep with lilac and yellow if I can, and green. What about those two? They're nice, aren't they? Or this one here with a bit of green on. No, I don't like that one. That's yellow. What about this one? No, that's too much. I think I'm going to go with them too. I haven't really fussy cut right to the very edge with these, so I'll perhaps try and get in a bit closer. I don't really like all that white, but they're very fiddly, aren't they, to cut? They're only really thin book pages as well, so just see if I can make it a little bit nearer. That's a bit better. Really fiddly to cut, aren't they, these from books, because the pages are only very thin. That'll do. Right, let's get some ink over them. I need a piece of scrap paper. Oh, that's going to get lost there. That's my page, isn't it? Piece of scrap paper. Yeah, this envelope will do. Let's just put a little bit of ink over there. Oh, I've lost a leaf off the top. Let's get rid of that one as well then, because that's going to look really odd, isn't it? Just like that. Yeah, that's fine. So thin, the book pages. I forgot I've got fussy cuts in the kit, haven't I, as well? So let's just move all this stuff. My desk is a mess. I hate it when I've got so much stuff everywhere. Oh, I'm sorry guys if I've been down there. Really sorry. I was only putting ink on it. Just looked up and seen where my hands were. Sorry about that. It must be really annoying when I do that, and I do it quite often. I should put something on my desk to make sure that I stay in frame, really. I might look at doing that, to be honest. Right, so where's the other one? Okay, that on there. Where's my tissue gone? Yeah, I was going to stitch around them, I've decided. I think that'll finish it off, the stitching. Right, what else shall we have? Shall we have a little butterfly? Maybe down the bottom or at the top. Have we got a small one? It's that one there. Yeah, little butterfly there. Yeah, we'll put it there at the top. and then we'll have another little word, I think. Like I said, I've got plenty of other words that I can get out if I use all these. Let's have that one, kindness. Or kind, let's have kind. Right, okay, cut this down if I can. There we go. Where should we put that? Should we put it down the bottom there? Yeah, let's put it there. And I think we'll have a couple more of these little gems. Oops. These are so tiny. Oh dear me. See if they stay on. Should have put a bit of glue underneath really. Right, let me have a look how long I've been on. Where's my lid for this before we have it all dried up? Let's have a look. Yeah, 40 minutes, so I'll call it a day there now. So where's the other one that we've done? So we've done them two. We've put all our... Let's just get my journal. We've put all our spines and eyelets on here. I'm going to put these in my journal actually, and then they don't get all bent on my desk. And then we'll come back and carry on with embellishing, and then when we've done these we can start on pages. I wish I should have really put the holes a little bit further in, I think, but luckily I've made them fit, so that's good. That one's a bit near the top, but it shouldn't rip because I've got the eyelet in, haven't I? So it should be okay. So they're all in, ready to be embellished. Okay, I'm going to leave them two out to dry for a little bit. So it's coming along, isn't it? Yeah, it's coming along. I've not decided about the cover yet, so let's just move them. So yeah, I'll let that dry and then we can come back and carry on. So as always guys, thank you so much for stopping by to watch, and take care till I see you in my next video. Bye.